Okay, just... waiting on the go-ahead, waiting on... I just got kicked.
Okay.
I just got kicked. Help! Help!
I'm trying. Sent you invites.
I got it. It's because I started streaming. All right. Well, everyone, welcome to the EU2 Championship in Season 12 of Contest of Speed. This is round 1, and we are at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, Austria. I am your commentator for this season, Deathstorm. I am alongside tonight a fellow AM admin and AM3 driver, Mr. BK.
You forgot ex full-time EU2 commentator, but thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, I did. I did that on purpose. I had to have you get one up on me.
How are you doing tonight? We're here for Austria.
Yes, especially after last night for me in AM2. I mean, I started off my season off with some points, so I'm okay. I know you started off with a pretty good result yourself.
Yep, the P2 merchant is in fact back.
The P2 merchant.
Yes, sir. Another P2, but you know we'll take it. We'll take a podium on the first race. Unfortunately, couldn't challenge for the win. We've got a lot of fast drivers in our tier this season, so but good to see. It was really fun, and I'm looking forward to next week. But before we get ahead of ourselves here, we've got the exciting race ahead of us in Austria. 100%. You know these EU2 drivers. You've seen them enough, and I've seen them enough to know that we're in for a treat.
Yeah, a couple returning guys. Defending EU2 champion Cornish Cuck, Rosa Sky, Amy Jr. is a returning driver from last season. You have J Ray. You have Hilly, who's back. Pipe Tech, who's reserving from EU3. You saw him yesterday. Matty Robo, Konzo, Almanac, who was in the XP2 division last year, now merged into EU4. Jay Prentice, Jack Hockey, Cornish Mantis. Some new guys in here. You have ERT Jasper. I don't think I've seen him. ERT Jasper. Jill, I've never seen on track since I've been here in COS. Lincoln is new. Penny Tennis is new. But yeah, EU2's always been competitive. So looking forward to see what they bring, as Ricardo's on the hard compound tires. I don't know why he would do that in quali, but...
Who is that on the hard tires?
Ricky was on the hard compound tire in the pits.
Oh.
Which is very weird.
On the hards.
Amy Jr. is actually out on track for the first lap of the EU2 season. Welcome everybody to the stream. Texas, I know you were P2 last night on track, but we'll take P6 and P9. We got some points. That's all that matters. See what Emmy Jr. is going to set as the benchmark qualifying time here in EU2. I believe the EU2 poll or EU3 poll time yesterday was a 104.4.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
It had to be somewhere around there. I do know the EU4 pole time was 104 flat. The AM3 pole time, I think, was around about the same. And I don't remember what pole last night was in AM2. So we'll see. I have a feeling some of these guys are getting into the 103s, though.
Absolutely, and we've also got a bunch of reserves in for tonight, and notably from what I saw in preseason, the two McLarens of Not Rapid and ZH or Austin are not here tonight. They've both got replacements in Lincoln and I don't even know, Ralper? Ugural.
Ugural, yeah. Yeah, Ugural. We'll go with that. Emmy sets the benchmark of a 104.3, which was quickly done for by a 104.1. So we're already into the 4.1s fairly quickly here. So 104.3 by Gelt. Next across the line will be Cornish Mantis to see what he sets. He goes 104.6.
The other reserves we've got tonight is
whoa!
What just happened?
Vistaleka got in the way of Almanac there, going up the hill toward turn 3. I caught the back end of that. That was a little bit of a tank slapper.
A little bit, yeah. He's still working his way back on the track, but it looks like he's got his Alpine going in the right direction now.
Yeah, he lets Pipe Tech through, trying to see who's out on track now. Rosa Sky is setting a lap here. We'll go on board with the Ferrari driver, going through turn 1, going up the hill to the somewhat profiled MotoGP chicane. Turn 3, going up to turn 3, very sharp, very easy to lose the back end there, as he almost just did, but he backs out of the lap. Whoa! That McLaren there was on a hot lap, I do believe. He had to take avoiding action. I'm actually on board now with the McLaren to finish off the rest of the flying lap here. Going down into the infield section, very technical, very easy to go into the gravel. As a 45.0 personal best second sector. Now, the most difficult parts for me on this track here, turns 9 and turns 10. Very easy to get a track invalidation warning, as he almost just did there. And Lincoln's going to cross the line. He goes P5 with a 104.5. Already seeing a tight field spread between the top, between 2, 3, 4, and 5. The back end of this
104s, but yeah. I'm expecting the 103s to start creeping in here, and all those times to start getting a lot closer together.
Yeah, we know Konzo has pace. We know J-Ray might be able to squeak in there. Rosa might be able to squeak into the 103s. I'm waiting to see what Cornish Cuck sets. Again, defending EU2 champion.
EU2 champion, back in EU2. On the wheel now instead of the pad.
Ooh,
and Piney Tennis.
Yeah, we'll go with Piney.
It's Piney. Come on now.
We'll go with Piney. We'll go with Piney. Yeah, you know what? Well, I'll go with that. I know Cornish Cuck made the transition to wheel, so once he gets that locked in, he's going to be pretty tough to beat.
Definitely, yeah. And,
my opinion.
Speaking of Piney Tennis, he is actually one of the reserves for tonight and for LOI Con. And as well as the two we mentioned earlier, Lincoln, he is, I believe, EU3, so E6 right now. That's pretty solid. Ricky Chardo, very well known. He's in the Mercedes for Ali Star tonight, and Pip Tech is in for Charlie in the Alpine. So a couple EU3 guys, a couple EU2 reserves stepping in for the first race of the season, but full grid. It's awesome to see.
Almanac goes 10th fastest with a 105.4.
I'm sitting on board with Hilly right now because I know he's got a lap in him. And I know that Haas is fast.
Oh, yeah. He was marginally up after the first sector. He's up the hill toward the the hairpin right of turn 4. Many causes of heartbreak over the duration of the week.
Yep.
You would happen to know a little bit about that?
I wouldn't say heartbreak, but
oh, 3 seconds faster through sector 2.
Yeah,
wow,
his
I couldn't
first
even get
lap
that out.
is a 1:10, so he's still gonna have to improve on that one.
He almost spins it out of 9. Takes as much as he can out of 10. See what he goes. P2 with a 104.032. Jeez.
Great lap by Hilly there in the Haas.
Top 3 are just separated by a shade over a tenth of a second here. Cornish Mantis, he might be on a hot lap at the moment.
I believe the Cornish Cuck is on a hot lap at the moment, coming through Sector 2 now, just entering Sector 3.
Let's see what Cornish Cuck is going to set here. Almost invalidates out of 7 and 8 there.
Oh, he's just using all the track. That's how you get those extra couple tenths.
What a nice apex out of 10, though. See what he goes. He's going to have a 105.0. It's good enough for 10th. He's going to put himself in a decent spot. I mean, granted, I started in the typical Deathstorm position last night.
Which Cornish just drops down to, P11. As,
Mantis.
I didn't see who popped in there. Was it no.
Mantis, it was.
It was Mantis,
A guy that I'm anxious to see what he's going to do. J-Ray invalidated his lap, so he's kind of pulled off on the side right now, getting ready for another hot lap here. He has yet to set one. If there's anybody that's going to hit the 3s, it's going to be him.
Yeah, definitely some time to find here for these guys. You don't remember, I think Nasula had a 4.0 in EU4 this week.
Yes, he did. It was a 4.033. It was actually in the chat. So the top 2 have that beat currently. But in EU4 pole, it would be contending for pole here.
Yeah, it just goes to show, and we're seeing that in the AM side too, how tight it is even across tiers. Like we had a AM3 driver on pole in AM2 last night. It's everybody's stepped up their game, and it's awesome to see.
Absolutely. We also, as Ugaral had a tank slapper out of turn 4 there. Further going
Looks like
with
Jasper's
that,
up by half a second, coming into Sector 3.
Go on board. We'll say go on board here with Jasper. He is up a half a second, as you said. Through turn 10, hits the white line. Let's see what he's going to set. He's going to go P4 with a 104.2. But to further elaborate on what you had said last night about last night with, I believe it was Great Ape, was it not?
Great Ape, yep.
We did have a reserve AM3 driver win an AM2 race last season. Technically. After penalties, it was Raptors, actually.
Oh. Wait, no, he won an AM3, I thought.
No, it was he reserved an AM2. Oh wait, was it? Or was it Spectre?
I think it was Spectre. That sounds familiar. It wasn't last season. It was a couple seasons ago.
But yeah, I mean, further elaborating that most of the tiers, you have the top flight guys in one tier able to compete with the tier above.
Exactly.
Whoa, there's your 103. I caught the back end of that. There's your 103. 4/10 clear.
On Hilly. What can he do with 6 minutes left to go? He's pretty much matched his first sector.
Yeah, he's... Let's see what Amy Jr. and the Haas as well is going to put up here through the first sector. Those two guys in the Hasses are going to need... he's up 6/10. Yeah, that's going to be a shot lap.
I think he just set that lap actually, the 104.1, because it was a Alfa Romeo second row of a 3-4, and he's just pretty much split those two drivers up off the row. So he's right behind Hilly now, who's just about to come to line. He's actually going to call it off for this lap.
Yeah, he was plus a tenth
He's
over.
going to be diving back in the pits as well.
Jenga's on track.
Everyone, yeah, lots of people are in the pits right now.
Let's follow along with our Red Bull teammate.
Cross-continent Red Bull teammate, sure.
Yeah, that's one thing that I have yet to tell everybody. Me and Mr. BK are in the Red Bull. So...
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Let's see what Jenga does. He's marginally better.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, he was marginally better there. Just a shade under a tenth of a second. Let's see what Jenga Boy's going to do through 9 and 10. He invalidates. Oh.
And J-Ray, while we were watching that, is the next car to pop into the 103s.
Called it.
959 for J-Ray.
Called it. I knew he was going to be one. I did not expect Piney to be into the 103s, but it's a 103.6, which is mind-boggling for a track like this. That's a 3/10 gap.
I think Almanac's... No, he's coming to the pits. Never mind.
Matty Robo's coming into the pits.
Yeah, everybody is either going in the pits or in the pits at the moment, getting ready for their final run.
With the exception of the AlphaTauri of Cornish Mantis.
I think Hilly is going to be the first one out to set his final attempt. I wonder if he's planning on doing 2 slow laps here, because he's got lots of time.
Yeah,
it's kind of tough to heat up the tires in one lap to such a short lap around here. So.
Yes, it is. I thought about using that strategy last night, but I decided to just go for it because I had the optimal condition. I just didn't take advantage of it. Cornish Mantis going up the hill. He's going to be if he gets quick in and out, he might be able to get 2. But it's a stretch and a half. Oh, Cornish with the tank slapper out of 4. That's going to be Cornish's lap over. He might want to dive it in and try to get back into the garage so he could get his final lap in.
And this just in from Raza. He's on a preset setup, so that's why we haven't seen him dip into the lower 4s of the 3 territory yet. Someone you'd expect to be a little bit higher up.
Oh my god. But if he's on a preset setup and he's still mid-pack, I mean, technically it's not necessarily so bad.
I think Hilly is starting his lap here. I believe he's the first car to start his final lap.
Yeah, he's going to have a little bit of a slipstream from the Mercedes in the inside there. Let's see what Hilly's going to have through the first sector. He's marginally actually off of his best time, but barely. His Haas teammate of Amy Jr. out of the way. Honestly, if I was Amy Jr., I would have given him a toe right there. J Ray's retired, so he's content with P2. And was that on track?
No, I think he's in the pits.
No, J Ray's not. Oh wait, no, J Ray's in the. I was looking at McLaren. Sorry.
Yeah, it's weird that he's not in the McLaren for me too.
Yeah, because I know he was last season.
What is Hilly gonna do coming to the line here?
Oh,
down on his time slightly.
See what he's got. Oh!
And he knocks J-Ray out of P2. Next coming to the line. Can't really tell. AlphaTauri.
It would have been Jenga Boy. Cornish Mantis is next. He goes P5 with the 104. 4-1, 400's better than Jack Hockey. Speaking of Jack Hockey, he is actually on his final flying lap. So let's go on board with the Alfa Romeo as he attempts to better that 104.1. See what he sets through the first sector. He's marginally behind, just like Hilly was.
Cornish is up by a tenth. He only needs a little bit more to jump a few spots here. Cornish cut, that is.
Let me ask you something, BK, as we are starting to conclude here. Did you go for more downforce setup, or did you go for more straight line speed?
I had a little more straight line speed, less downforce, and that was not by choice. I meant to have more downforce. It just was a mistake, and it actually ended up working out for me. So, Mantis' last lap has come to an end.
Jack Hockey's coming to the line. Let's see what Jack Hockey's going to do. He's going to go up to P4 with a 3.9. So guys are now going to start coming in. Mantis is bowing out into the pit lane. Jenga's already invalidated his last lap, so that's it for him. Jasper's going to be coming up to the line. He's coming through Sector 2 now. He's 2 seconds
He's down
back,
by
so...
3 seconds.
Oh my gosh, Joe! Right at the exit of 10, I caught that on stream. He's going to be P9 at best. Jenga invalidated.
Konzo's
Jasper
up by
is
3/10 in P15. He only needs a little bit to jump a lot.
Oh, he might have it. He had a decent exit out of 10. He goes up to P10.
He jumps up to P10 from P15. That's solid.
And Jenga's going into the pit, so that's qualifying over.
I agree.
But the story here, we have 4 guys into the 3s. Piney with a 2/10 taking pole over Hilly, and J-Ray a 10th behind Hilly there, so it's going to be very close up top. It looks like it's going to be a front 4 battle and then a potential DRS train all the way back from 5th to... Oh, good lord. 15th?
I would see that this DRS train is going to be nearly the whole field there. There's not many drivers that are split by more than a tenth when you go in between positions. So,
but yeah, 4th through 15th is separated by like 4/10 of a second. That is outrageous. You see the gaps over here on the right. You have Piney with the... who has the American flag, by the way. So an American flag in an EU2 tier is on pole. We have Hilly P2, J-Ray P3, Jack Hockey P4, Amy 5th, Cornish Mantis 6, Jenga P7, Jasper P8, Jelton 9th, Konzo rounding out the top 10, Matty Robo, Lincoln, Ricardo, Cornish Cook, I can't even say that. I'm just gonna go off on that. The Alpine, Rosa Sky, Almanac, Jay Prentice, Pipe Tech, and Eurogirl rounding out the field. As in the background outside, I'm gonna be in the midst of a thunderstorm. Woot woot.
It's nice to see just 1st to 17th, only 1 second splitting all those drivers. So.
Ooh, it's looking a little...
You might get a very long DRS train forming in this race.
Potentially, yes, and it's looking like it's overcast. We don't know the weather. We don't know the weather, just like every other tier in COS thus far. Dynamic weather, and ghosting is off for EU2, so as well as the entirety of COS this season. Let me just say, from an admin point of view, I'm pulling my hair out, sort of. As I don't know if you hear the thunder in the background, but it's pretty gnarly out there in America. I don't know if they put Formation Lap on. They did fix the glitch. We had no problems last night in AM2.
Yeah, me either in AM3. I think we'll call the Alpine that we can't really pronounce. Just call him like Strelka. Ignore the V. Ignore the V. That just makes it super confusing. Sorry, whoever you might be, but
There should be no rain. There should be no rain, according to Matty Robo, our track driver side reporter.
yeah. Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Will Buxton.
Yeah, our local Will Buxton.
Who I had the honor of sharing the EU4 booth with on Monday.
Will Buxton?
No, Matty Robo.
Oh, that's cooler, honestly.
See? Yeah, exactly. Alright, so Jelt has left the session. I don't know if you could try to get Jelt in.
Don't think I can, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think it's just because I'm on PC, I can't add people in the middle of the game. So you might have to reach out to a fellow EU2 driver.
Any EU2 driver that's listening, try to get Jilt back in here. I'm going to see what I can do real quick on my end. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though. Jilt. I don't have him. I can't get him. I don't have him. I apologize, Jilt. Somebody that has him, please try to get him in.
Looks like everybody so far in the formation lap is on the medium, except for P4, Jack Hockey, Jenga Boy, and P7 on the softs. Jack Hockey was on the hards. Konzo is on the softs in P10. Cornish Cuck is on the softs in P14. Raza Sky is on the hards in P16. Jay Prent is on the hards in P18, and everybody else on the mediums.
Right. I was actually... You're gonna laugh at my strat from last night, the potential idea that I had. I was thinking of going on to the hards to lap 25. And then going on to the softs and one stuff.
For a long time.
Yeah, I started on those.
Everybody getting slotted into their grid. Konzo, DSQs.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Oh, Ricky
did as well.
That was
Prentice.
miles off, bud. What are you doing?
Piney here.
Close, Ricky.
Just waiting for the rest of the field. Here we go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light, and away we go. Piney gets a bad start. Hilly gets a great jump out of one, or into one. He overtakes the Williams. J-Ray's looking very racy on the inside as well. A little further back, we got a little bit of chaos and bedlam. Ricky's losing spots. Matty Robo lost a couple.
Everywhere.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's gonna be only a VSC? What?
Come on, show Lincoln some respect. Pull out the full safety car.
That
was
to
crazy.
be.
I didn't see what happened.
Whoa, what's going on back here? Everyone was just backing up. Jay Prentice has a 5-second penalty for a collision.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was with Matty Robo. Let me see race director here, what I can find out about that collision.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. See if you could
Jay
actually
Prentice
invite him as a friend. See if you could get Jilt in as a friend through the race director. There might be a way. Speaking of which, I didn't even think of that.
No, it only has an option to block his account. So, from the race director, Jay Prentice has a severe collision with Matty Robo, giving him the 5-second penalty. It doesn't say who Lincoln collided with to give him the DNF, but then CLR Pipe Deck had a collision with Raza Sky. That's all it says. So.
Jelt's into the pit lane. I'm assuming that's his AI. He must have got damaged there. Yeah, he definitely did.
Strelka making up 5 positions in the Alpine from P15. We're back to green now.
Strelka, I actually like that. We'll go with that. As Hilly gets us off and running here. The intervals are completely broken, at least for this lap, until everybody crosses the line for the second time. because it shows that J-Ray is a minute 15 behind.
Yeah, it is a little bit messed up when the VSC comes out. But Gel dropped like a brick, losing 10 positions in there in that first lap.
Oh, his defense he pitted, so. Let's see what the gap
happened, AJ? I don't know.
As I would say in the Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State college football game, bedlam. Seven, 8, those times are not indicative at this point in time. We got Hilly still up in front. 2/10 back is J-Ray, another 2/10 back. So this is going to turn into what you exactly had said, all the way back to P11, a long DRS train. As Hilly is going to have J-Ray for company on the inside, potentially. Hilly goes defensive, but J-Ray's going to stick his nose into there, gets the move done before the braking zone in the 4. Piney tried to do the same and thread the needle, but couldn't do it. J-Ray is into the lead. Hilly's in P2. Piney is all over the back of the diffuser here in P3.
Excellent helicopter cam brought to you by Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Das Auto.
J-Ray taking the lead. He's up 3/10 now over Hilly. He's got... They don't have the tire advantage. They're both on the mediums, but Hilly's going to have DRS, and he's not going to have just one helping of it. He's going to have a triple helping of it. At this point, J-Ray sets fastest lap. Oh, hockey. Jasper now with a 7 flat. That hurts my OCD a little bit, not going to lie. We're going to go on board with Piney's point of view here of this overtake. Hilly makes it very easy. I think Hilly made it one DRS zone too soon, as Piney also makes the overtake. A little bit of calamity in the back there.
Yeah, Jasper sent it in on Jenga and Cornish got a little tangled up with Amy ahead, and now he's going to make 2 positions, it looks like. Oh, he's going to have to hold back here, though. Piney does take the lead.
Jasper
trying to fight it back.
Jasper got into the back of Amy there and kind of checked up Mantis and Jenga. Going back up to the front battle here. Hilly, as you said, Hilly's now P2. Piney is in the lead. J-Ray is in P... honestly, this early on, I think I'd rather be the 3rd car in line.
Yeah, it is early, and like you said, in the first 4 laps, we've had 3 different leaders of Piney, Hilly, and J-Ray, so they're all back to the positions that they started in, and Piney is looking to hold on to that for now, but we'll see. Like you said, it is not the biggest advantage to be in the front end of this train,
especially this early. As Hilly's looking up the inside, outside rather, of turn 3. Piney holds off on it for now. Does he get DRS? He does. So Hilly is now in trouble in P2. He doesn't have DRS. Jerry's going to be all over the back of him on the inside. He thinks better of it. They stay off of each other, allowing Piney to run away a little bit here. J-Ray and Jack Hockey
joined the party.
Amy is also there too. The kicker now is going to be if Piney can get out of DRS range of Hilly. This is going to be the biggest part of the race right here. Jack Hockey's up in the P3.
Behind keep battling like they have. Jack Hockey, J-Ray side by side through turn 9 and turn 10.
No, J-Ray gets a penalty already. This is very early for that, but he does, more importantly, Piney does not get out of DRS.
They're 3 wide, almost going to turn 1.
Oh my god.
A little bit of contact between Amy and J-Ray there. J-Ray's off the track, and Jasper gains the position because of it. It looks like Hilly kind of got away from the calamity enough to at least not let Piney Tinas get away.
Yes.
So we still have a battle for the lead here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Strelka, Jenga Boy, Cornish, 3 wide nearly into turn 4.
Oh my god, almost 4. Oh, Konzo makes the move and makes it stick, goes up in the P8. The Alpine and the AlphaTauri in the back. Ricky along the outside of that, just avoiding them up in the P9 already.
Yeah, Strelka losing the back end a little bit. He was having a good drive there, up 6 positions, but now he's down to P10. Ricky Chardo taking the opportunistic line and making up a position there. Good for him.
seems like things have settled down up here in the front. Piney is up a half a second. Jack Hockey's behind Hilly by that same margin, just about. Jasper and Amy Jr. battling for fourth here. This seems like this is going to be the battle on track. Currently, it's only a 2/10 between the two. See what Jasper decides to do. He's probably going to sit back, I would imagine. And he does. Oh my goodness, for the potential lead. Not. Is that for the lead? It is. Oh my goodness. Hilly and Jack Hockey battling it out for P3. Jack Hockey on the inside. Gets the move done. Jack Hockey up in the P2. Nice move by Jack Hockey there in the Alfa Romeo. Demoting the Haas of Hilly.
It's anybody's game up the front here. I mean, Konzo's falling a little bit off the back of these guys because there was a little bit of kerfuffle in the back, but with the clean air, maybe he can close in with all 6 cars in the front battling. If you got a
Strelka.
yellow...
Oh, no. Strelka. Jack Hockey's going to be all over the back of Piney here. This is going to be huge. This is huge for Jack Hockey because he's on the hard compound tire as Piney is on the mediums. So once those mediums start dying off, the more Jack Hockey stays
Hilly
with them.
Launches it.
Ooh, Hilly on the inside takes. They're fighting for it. Calamity in the back. We may have 3 wide with Amy as well, but he decides to back off of it. Jasper is the biggest loser of that situation. He goes all the way down to P11. Konzo's up in the P6 already. Looks like the top 5 are still in that DRS train. Konzo's 2.5, almost 3 seconds back of this. But the top...
The thought.
Did I just get kicked?
You might have. I'm still watching.
Okay.
I can invite you, though.
Please do. Because it says everybody is leaving and I'm getting the podium music.
Not over yet. Actually, Jenga Boy just made a position up on Konzo.
And this is the exact reason.
On Ricciardo.
This is the exact reason why I was scared, because of the weather. Yeah, it's showing everybody has left. So I'm going to stay on live with the stream. BK, if you don't mind being my eyes for a minute.
Update on everything that's going on. Looks like the top 5 or so that was still in that train are still in that train. Jenga Boy's about 4 seconds back, and then there's another train forming back to P12. Amy Jr. is on the back of his teammate in the Haas. We have our first pit stop happening from Konzo here. He's on the soft tires, so that makes sense. I see that Coscoms has joined. We're not too far away from on-screen action here. Thank you, everybody, for your patience.
Yes, my apologies for Pennsylvania weather. And thank you for BK for staying in tune here. I'm glad I have a co, because if I didn't, we would have just lost this.
We might have, yeah. Looking at the top 3 in the battle for the lead right now, actually, the top. I'll look at the top 5 here. J-Ray sitting really healthy with his ERS, while Amy is almost out. Hilly's sitting healthy. Jack Hockey's not too bad either, and Piney Tinas is also hanging on pretty well. So these guys are managing their ERS well, all besides Amy, who is using it as much as he can to keep up with them, it seems. And we have some stream back. That is good to see.
Yes, I did not lose that part of it. I just got kicked out of the lobby for some reason. Don't know.
Jenga Boy jumps in the pits on the softs as well. So what is he going to put on here? Medium tires going on. Looking for the soft, medium strategy.
Potentially. Tell you what, these top 5, and Ricky is up in the P6, by the way.
Yeah, Ricky is up in the P6, and he has got Cornish Mantis and Jasper with DRS. Cornish is looking to go on the inside into turn 4.
As we got the helicopter cam view from Jack Hockey, the top 5 are being covered by a blanket here.
Ricky actually fought back on that position in turn 4. He's still ahead of Mantis.
Amy Jr.
Oh, just
might
as
have
I
lost
say
it.
that, Ricky is off the track.
Oh no, where did he lose it? Sector 2?
Oh, it must have been turn 5, I think, on the entry turn 5, exit turn 5.
Oh, no way.
He managed to keep the car out of the wall, no damage, but that is really tough, as we were just saying how well he was driving, and that is the commentator's curse if I've ever seen it.
Ricky, nightmares, nightmares, nightmares. Jenga just pitted, and Jelt's been... Jelt, unfortunately, for the Red Bull.
Great exit on Hockey.
Oh, yes he did, yes he did. They bang wheels a little bit. Hockey, or Hilly's on the inside of Hockey, rather.
Other way around,
outside, rather.
on the inside of Hilly.
Yeah, the other way around, my bad, my bad.
You had it right the first time.
I did. These top 5, though, are just absolutely running away right now. 8.5 seconds back from J Ray to his teammate Cornish Mantis. So Cornish Mantis has Matty Robo for company. Where did Matty Robo come from? Storlaka gets a 3 seconds.
Sitting behind Prentice, fighting it out here, and looks like Almanac gained that position. Pipe Tech under pressure from the other Aston here.
Cornish Cook. Amy Jr., we have a caution in Sector 3. It's Strelka again. Getting the car back in line, so he's back up and running. Matty Robo looks like he's going to be very racy and all over the back of Cornish Mantis relatively shortly. I don't want to go away from that top 5 battle, but... Oh my god, Jay Prentice into the wall, losing his front wing! He's able to keep it on the track, though. He didn't get a DNF, and there's a safety car that's going to neutralize absolutely everything. That's going to be a godsend for Cornish Mantis, who was 11 seconds behind there.
This field will get bunched up here. Those medium tires are going to benefit the most from this safety car, because if you're on the hards switching to the mediums now, you're going to have a tough time making it to the end, I feel like, without any more safety cars. So let's see who all jumps in the pits. It looks like one of the Haas's of Ami has decided to stay out.
Piney comes in, Jack Hockey, Hilly's in, J Ray's in. Let's see what Cornish Mantis does. He's going to come in. Matty Robo's coming in. Almanac's coming in. Pipe Tech's coming in. Cornish Cook's coming in. Rosa's in. Jay Prentice should be in. Or no, Rosa's out, rather. Sorry, I said he was going to stay in. Jay Prentice is in. Jenga should be staying out. Ricky's in. Konzo's in. Basically everybody is going to be coming in here now at this point, except for Amy, Rosa, and Pipe Tech. Or no, not Pipe Tech. Jenga.
And Jasper, he had fitted from softs and the mediums. I can't remember.
And Jenga gets another 3-second time penalty, so that's going to ruin everything that he was trying to do now. Get in the track position. Hoping safety cars breed safety cars and then come in. I have a feeling Amy is going to attempt to come in now. And he may lose out.
And, yeah, Amy being stuck behind the safety car while everybody can just blast as fast as they want down the track, he's definitely going to lose out here.
Yeah, Piney's already there, so Amy is already... What did Amy just do?
Okay.
Yep.
He got disqualified. That's a good way to throw away a race.
Oh my gosh, he got DSQ'd for overtaking the safety car.
Sometimes it doesn't even have to get to the steward's room, Deathstorm.
Yeah, the game just kind of did something for me. Let's not go there. Let's not talk about penalties. I want to talk about the race.
Moving on, yeah. I just noticed that Red Arrow actually popped in the chat and only said hello to you, so I'm slightly offended.
Well, hello, Red Arrow, and I guess I'm well liked, unlike Mr. BK.
I I see how it is. It's fine. It's fine.
He'll just try to beat you on track. Keyword. Keyword is try.
Yeah. Wait, me try? Yeah, I'll have to try because he's freaking quick this year.
Yeah, he found some pace, and I knew he had it. He's actually one of the Deathstorm Driving Academy boys that I was able to bring in, and I knew he had pace from
Deathstorm
previous...
Driving Academy, is that patent pending, or...?
Oh, it's patent pending.
Okay.
Hello, BK, I didn't hear you at first.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, pull the tire graphic for the boys here.
Let's see what we got going on. Everybody should have already had pitted, so yeah, with the exception of Rosa, or not Rosa, never mind. Everybody's already pitted. Softs or mediums, pretty much up and down the entire field. Those guys on hard compound tires are probably looking to go the rest of the way. The medium compound tires are going to need a potential safety car to get back within the one-stop realm. Jenga's definitely going to need to pit again. 5 laps already. That's 25 laps on the mediums at the end. I don't think it's going to be possible.
The
like
top
I
three
said,
are all sitting on one warning. Track limit warning.
Ah, gotcha.
While J-Ray's gotten his first 3 seconds, and so is Jenga, so top 3 are all equal in terms of where they sit in warnings.
Yeah, all 3 have the pace too. I mean, J-Ray even had pace. The wild card right now is Jenga Boy in P5.
The wild card for me is going to be Jack Hockey on the mediums. He's got a 20-lap ask if he wants to make it to the end. 20-lap racing ask, assuming there's no more safety cars. So he's going to be quick at the start. We'll see what he can do as the race progresses on, because those hards will be able to make it and have a lot more life at the end.
I mean, like I said last night, I was looking to go 25 on the hards, and I had room to play with. Mediums, I was comfortable going 20. It's
you could
just
probably go 20, but lap 19, lap 18, lap 20, you're gonna be 2-3 seconds off your normal pace.
right. You're gonna be banking for some bedlam to happen either behind or in front of you to catch up.
Piney Teen is still waiting to go.
I think he's gonna go right at the exit of 10. No, he does not.
Here he goes.
There we go. Right at the DRS line, he takes off. He's gonna leave Jack Hockey somewhat napping, but Jack Hockey was able to regain it fairly quickly. He's still 4/10s now adrift, so.
Matty Robbo getting
Ooh,
racy.
Hilly
Gets past Cornish.
Hilly had a bad jump because he's got J-Ray and Jenga for company now. J-Ray makes the move to the outside. Nice move by J-Ray and the AlphaTauri on the Haas. Jenga Boy also.
Jenga.
Those hard compound tires. Hilly did not get those. Oh my gosh. What is going on back here? Got the helicopter view from Jenga Boy. We're going to stay with it.
Over under.
Oh my god. J-Ray looks like he's going to have it. On the outside. Hilly's fighting back on the inside of here.
This is brilliant, man. This is awesome.
Oh my gosh, J-Ray. This track always has great camera views. With the exception of the front straight. Jack Hockey's already all over the back of Piney.
And that battling kind of gave Jack Hockey a little bit of breathing room.
Oh, much needed breathing room. Now he can just literally sit back behind Piney off his DRS. Off his, lay off his ERS. Just, ooh, Jack Hockey's looking for the inside move, potentially outside as Piney goes defensive into 4. Jack Hockey thought about the over-under, but he's going to sit behind him.
He's eager to get past here.
He's
got DRS next lap, but he wants it now.
I would have potentially had waited because Piney, from the look of it, had better ERS management. Gonna go back to the battle here for P3. J-Ray looks like he's attempting to break away from Hilly as this train goes all the way back to Ricardo back in 11th. Actually, it's going to possibly go a little further back than that. It looks like it's going to go back to Rosa Sky down in the P13. DRS has finally enabled this lap, so Jack Hockey is going to be on the attack here, going up the hill in the 4. See what he does against the Williams. He's got the overspeed. He's looking on the outside already. He makes the move way before the braking is going into the 4, but Piney's going to have DRS coming back at him, so let's go with that. Piney gets the DRS going back down the hill, looking for a potential move.
Have enough.
No, Jack Hockey might have a little bit of a better straight line speed car underneath him right now. Piney looks like he might have the potential for getting him into Sector 3, but he's going to back out of it.
This is a battle to be revisited on the next DRS straight. This is not over yet.
Absolutely not. Hilly is fighting for his life right now in P4. Jenga's going to be all over the back of him momentarily. J-Ray is already drifted 2 seconds a clip, so Piney and Jack Hockey could just kind of flip-flop positions if they need to. Speaking of Piney, he's going to be all over the back of Jack Hockey going up the hill in the 4. Let's see if they do the exact opposite of what they did last lap.
I think Piney's going to wait for the next straight. He's looking.
Piney's on
wants
the...
that DRS.
Piney gets the DRS, I think.
Yes, he does.
He does. Oh, that's going to be brutal for Jack Hockey now. We have a caution going up the hill. It looks like it's Cornish Mantis and Jasper.
Jack Hockey got a great exit going out of turn 3, so he's going to have to... Oh, Piney's going to have to hang on behind him for the time being.
Yeah, Jack Hockey's definitely got straight line speed compared to the Williams, that's for sure. Because if that was me in the Alfa Romeo last night, thinking of how I would set up my car, I would have been eaten alive there.
Raza makes the move around Jasper.
That's for P11.
Down there. Yeah.
That's for P11 on track. Matty Robo still sitting at P6 as Ricardo and Almanac. Ricardo made the move on the outside, but he goes off the track in doing so. Yeah. Or the Charlie Sheen Major League movie, just a bit outside.
He lets Almanac back, and in that, Cornish gets the move done as well.
Yeah, that was a little bit of brutal misfortune by Ricardo.
On the inside of Jack Hockey.
Piney has
the power down as well as Jack Hockey can.
Piney has the ERS advantage, but he's not burning it. Jack Hockey sitting in the mid-30s compared to double that of Piney.
And Haley makes the move on J-Ray, so that kind of releases him to chase the front runners down here.
Yeah, but
it's only... Sorry, go ahead.
No, do we think he's going to track them down, though? They were kind of working together in a way. As Almanac makes the move on Matty Robo. Oh, Almanac almost on the outside. We have Mantis almost pushed off the track here. Looking on the inside of that was Ricciardo. As we got a battle here in the last part. Oh my god, the Alpine got checked up into the Alfa Romeo, it looked like there. Rosa Sky, Jay Prentice is now all over the back of that. Cornish Cook is attempting to close in on this as well. This is all a battle for the Prince.
P14.
Yeah, this is battle for fringe points, but it's one heck of a battle as the top 5 have kind of bolted away. It's the front 2, then the next 3, and then you have the big accordion. That's the one thing about Spielberg. It creates massive DRS trains, and if you're fortunate enough to break away from it, oh my
Piney.
god!
Oh, Piney and Jack!
Oh my god! It just caught the back end of that. Jack Hockey got his elbows out, was able to take the lead, but Piney is all over the back of it, and he's definitely got the ERS advantage by triple.
Yep. And it's only a matter of time before those hard tires start to get the delta on the mediums. We're coming to that point now.
Yeah, Jack Hockey as Jasper gets 3 seconds. One thing that surprised me through the course of the week, we haven't gotten penalty bingo.
Not yet. Yeah, I was surprised I managed to not get a penalty and not spin out through 36 laps around here. It is not easy to do, especially the traction zone out of turn 3, and especially in the little midfield section, just trying to push to get every inch that you can on the track. It's so easy to go over the line. So you're right. It is shocking to not see any penalty bingos. J-Ray's fighting back on Hilly, and he's actually going to make the move.
Yeah, I just caught to that after the move was made, but J-Ray's up into P3, Hilly's in P4. Jenga's still holding on in the P5. He's slightly pulling away from Matty Robo in P6. It was 2 seconds a bit ago. Now it's 3.5. So Jenga might know something we don't and might be able to pull it off. Battle for the lead is still as intense and hotly contested as it was 5 laps ago, because Jack Hockey and Piney are separated by 2/10. Piney's going to have DRS going up the hill again. Through the MotoGP chicane, Piney's looking on the inside. He may have conceded DRS to Jack Hockey. Let's see if he has. No.
Meanwhile,
They were
Hilly
a dead
and
heat.
J-Ray are side by side too.
Oh my god, Hilly and J-Ray. Hilly's fighting this for P3 on the inside, going into 4. Does make the move. Jasper and Ricardo overtaking respective cars next to them as well. Ricardo up in the P6, Jasper up in the P9.
Yeah,
Jenga Boy
Ricky and Matty, teammates fighting it out, but they're doing pretty well here.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a team order play or what. Ricardo might be on fresher rubber to try to track down Jenga Boy. Let's pay attention to that gap. It's now 4
I
seconds.
just saw Piney Tines have a huge moment on the exit of 9, and he had his car almost sideways. Lucky to keep it going.
Jeez, absolutely insane there. Hockey is going to be all over the back of this now. He's got the straight line speed. He doesn't have DRS up.
He did have it. He turned it off and then he turned it back on. He didn't want the to lose the DRS coming into this straight, but I think he did.
No, he's just choosing not to do it, I think, because they both don't have it.
He might have crossed the line at the exact same time.
Jeez.
Hilly now is within a second and a half of these front runners after that little moment from Piney and this battling going on.
Hilly, J-Ray, Jenga's being brought back into this as well. He's still hanging tough, and he's gaining time on the 6th place car. Ooh, J-Ray had a tank slapper out of 9 there. Was able to hold on to it through. Has DRS on Hilly, but that battle is kind of separating itself a little bit. Hockey is still all over the back of Piney.
And Hockey has one more warning than Hilly and Piney do right now, so he's got to be careful.
Jack Hockey up the outside into 3, makes the move going into the braking zone, but he's going to concede DRS to Piney.
All this battling is just going to help Hilly get a little bit closer every lap. This is what he needs.
Oh, Piney on the outside.
Oh my god, these two.
Oh, this is going to be crazy. Get into the helicopter view. You have the front 5 literally right there.
Yeah,
Ricardo's
like I said,
drifting.
It's helping Hilly, but it's helping J-Ray, it's helping Jenga, and you're right, Ricardo is drifting a little bit back.
Yeah, I'm watching that gap slowly go. It was 5 seconds. Now it's almost 6.
Hilly needs to pull 0.3 of a second to get these 3 cars into this fight. Mind you, J-Ray and Jenga Boy do have 3 seconds in penalties, but it is still a long way to go.
Yeah, we still have 10 laps to go here in Spielberg. While I'm going to take a break from these front 5, I'm actually going to go into that battle for P6 right now. It's a DRS train from 6th all the way down to 11th, as Jasper also, and Matty Robo on the inside there. But Jasper thought second of it apparently, but Matty Robo's gonna have DRS as well as Jasper. It's just a big DRS train, so they're gonna all have it.
Piney just picked up another warning, so he and Jack Hockey have one more strike to go. Hilly is sitting on one warning. Like we said, lots can happen. Even though those P4 and 5 and 6 have 3 seconds.
They're there, by the way.
2 warnings, yeah, 2 warnings holding back from 2 more penalties. So.
Yeah, the front 5 is there. It's now 6 seconds from Jenga all the way to Ricardo, so it's definitely a front 5. The next 6 or 7. Next 5, I should say, sorry. No, 6, I was right.
I think part of the reason why Hilly is able to claw back at Jack Hockey right now is because of that tire difference. We're really going to be at an advantage now on the hard tires.
Yeah, Hilly's going to have that crossover point locked up as Cornish Mantis makes the move on to Ricardo into turn 3. But he's going to concede DRS to the Mercedes behind. So this battle is going to go back a little further. Now they're drifting even further. It's 6.5. Matty Robo lost contact with them, so it's now the front 5, then the next 3. And then you have the next 3 behind that.
But Hilly within 3/10 now. He's pulled the other 2 with him.
Oh my gosh, Jack Hockey's starting to fall away now. As Piney gets the 3 seconds. Oh!
I said it could happen.
Right now it's looking great for Hilly.
It's between Jack Hockey and Hilly at the moment. And Hilly will know that. Oh, he has a little bit of a slide coming out of turn 1.
Oh, J-Ray's
gonna
all
get past
there.
him.
J-Ray's there, but J-Ray also has the penalties, so...
Oh, Hilly's gonna fight it though.
Oh, I would have left it for this coming straight right here. Let's see what he's gonna do.
J-Ray's making sure to use that overtake button. Stay in front here.
Oh, wow. J-Ray, 64% now on that ERS button.
And it is throwing a wrench into Hilly's plans to chase down Jack Hockey here. But like we said, Jack Hockey just one warning away himself.
Uh-oh. Jack Hockey, speaking of which, he's going to be out of DRS range. Potentially, he's got one more corner to try to survive. And I think he may have done just enough. He does. Barely gets back into the DRS range of Piney. But he may lose it here.
Trying to pull that gap. He's dumped most of his battery.
He may have lost it, and he has. Jack Hockey is out of the DRS range. That is...
And Jasper's in the pits.
Uh-oh. Going for the soft compound tire, probably trying to steal fastest lap. But Jack Hockey now is out of DRS range on Piney.
And so is Hilly. Hilly's lost it on J-Ray.
Oh my. This is going to be Jenga up in the P4 right now. Looking on the inside of Hilly.
So Jack Hockey clawed his way back into DRS range in this lap.
It's looking like he has. We have a caution sector 2. It looks like it's a Ferrari of Raza Sky. Is it going to bring out a safety car? It may not bring out a safety car. It does not. Jack Hockey, though, does get back into DRS range. J-Ray's with him. Jenga and Hilly have fallen away with their battle, but this might come down to final lap shenanigans here.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in the top 3 is safe in their position right now.
No,
with
we
or
have
without penalties.
Yes, we have 6 to go now. The one that is safe right now is Jack Hockey, as long as he plays it smart. But he's burning ERS like crazy. So is Piney. They're both into the teens. J-Ray looks pretty good. As we have
another yellow turn 3. Jay Prentice and Almanac. Must have come together there, got tangled up.
Yeah, they've gotten going again. So Jay Prentice had DRS there, so the Ferrari takes over P11. Jenga's fallen even further back. He's 2 seconds now adrift of J Ray and Jack Hockey.
Yeah, and Haley is just out of range of Piney Tinas to make up another position on him. Oh, 9/10 out of range.
Yeah, Jack Hockey has no ERS, but then again, neither does Piney. J-Ray is looking really good right now as long as he can keep it on the island.
I think J-Ray wants to clear Jack Hockey to have a chance at P2. But
with the ERS advantage that J-Ray actually has, he may try to attack for P1.
He's got the penalty, unfortunately, and Hilly makes a move around Jenga. Jenga's going to fight it back.
Jeez, this battling between the Haas and the Red Bull here. Ricardo and Storelka is back into the top 10. He has a tank slapper out of 4. Wow, I don't know if there was collision with the contact with the Mercedes there or not, but
I'm cheering J-Ray on. I want to see some action in this top 3 here. Jenga Boy picks up another 3 seconds. That's going to hurt him with Hilly for sure. He's going to lose that position now.
That's almost going to be a definite now that he's going to lose P4. Not P5 because Mantis is 8 seconds adrift of that. So as of right now, he's clear for there. He's still in the top 5 position. But this is going to be the battle with 4 laps to go. Battle of ERS management, which J-Ray is currently winning.
J-Ray is currently winning, and he's also getting the extra helping with DRS to help manage. Piney Tinas is sitting on 10%, Jack Hockey on 16%. 4 laps to go, 3.5, I guess.
J-Ray is looking all over the back of that Alfa Romeo right now. I don't know if he wants to make the move. If I were J-Ray, I'd honestly attempt to make the move now.
And it needs to happen soon.
Otherwise, he's not going to have a shot.
At least, a lap or 2 with DRS on Piney to give it a chance at him. You're right. It needs to happen soon.
Unless he forces Jack Hockey into a mistake with the pressure that he's applying. Oh, there's the mistake from the wrong car. In the background, you have Jenga and Hilly fighting for P4. They're still fighting like cats and dogs in the monsoon. Cornish Cup getting 3 seconds. Hilly's still looking good right now for a podium. Jack Hockey's looking fantastic for a win.
Absolutely.
And so is J-Ray is looking solid for a podium. He may not lose P3 at this pace.
Yeah, he has a 3-second penalty, but the 3-second gap is open to Hilly now.
Yes, it is. Jack Hockey is... No, I don't know. I think Piney got out of there. Yes, he did. Piney with 2 to go got out of DRS range of the Alfa Romeo. And he's going to have J-Ray for company.
Prompt the move for J-Ray. Because he's not going to have DRS.
Ricardo has 3 seconds. J-Ray's making the move. He makes it stick. Nice move by the AlphaTauri on the inside there.
He's got no DRS now, though.
I thought he had just enough of a gap to make it work, but he did not. Jack Hockey's on the battling him, but it's not going to be of anything as Jay Prentice gets 3 seconds as well. This battling now is going to bring Jack Hockey in for the win. It may bring Hilly into P3.
And maybe even P2, depending on how much of a gap J-Ray can close if he can fight Piney in the last lap, but I don't think that's going to happen.
This is going to be interesting now. Piney has... They all have no ERS at all. Everybody's out of ERS now. Hilly's going to have to burn... Yeah, Hilly's going to have to burn it. He's going to have to go. Jack Hockey and J-Ray into one. No, Jack Hockey backs out of it. I have that audio glitch again. Jeez, they didn't fix that apparently with the update. But Piney right now, with them battling, Piney might still get this. Oh, Hockey and J Ray. It's a second.
The gap is 1.3. It needs 1.3. Are they going to go side by side in this turn? Of course they are.
Rouse Sky gets 3 seconds. Jasper gets 3 seconds. Piney needs to pull out a second, and he's almost there. He's got 1 sector to go.
I don't condone cutting corners, but if you have a warning to give, now's the time.
So let's see what's going to happen here. We got Piney coming around turns 9 and 10. He's going to win the race on track, but I don't think he's going to have enough time for penalties. Piney's going to take it, but Jack Hockey's going to hold off. Jack Hockey gets it.
What a job by Jack Hockey.
Hilly gets into the podium for P3 as well. JRA P4. Jenga holds off for Red Bull in P5. What a masterclass in tire conservation. Matty Robo P6, Cornish Mantis P7, Strelka P8. Pipe Tech was able to flip Ricardo at the line for P9. Ricardo rounds out the points. Jasper P11, Konzo P11, Jasper P12 after penalty. Jay Prentice 13th. Oh no, they're still flipping around. Cornish Cook P13, Prentice 14, Rosa Sky 15. Urgel 16, Jelt 17. Almanac is going to cross the line now. Oh man, that was bedlam toward the end. That was a case of he who blinked last lost out.
Yeah, you have to give it for Piney at the end there. Just doing everything he could to try to hold on to the win, and he almost did it. He pulled the second in through 2 sectors there to try to do it. Fell short by about 4/10. And the other one I noticed was Pipe Tech making up 10 positions in the race to score in the points. So, you know, I'd say that's my personal driver of the day. We didn't see him too much, but making up 10 positions in the points, good for him.
Yeah, I will concur with that. Driver of the day from the booth goes to Pipe Tech. But Jack Hockey starting off the season right for Alfa Romeo P1, Piney P2, Hilly rounding out the podium in P3, JRA P4, Jenga P5, Matty Robo P6, Cornish Mantis P7, Strelka P8, Pipe Tech P9, and Ricardo rounding out the points in P10, Konzo P11, Jasper 12th, Cornish Cook 13th, Jay Prentice 14th, Rosa Sky 15th, Eurogirl 16, Jelt 17, Almanac 18, Lincoln 19, and Amy Jr. with that unfortunate disqualification, while in the lead, mind you. Getting the unfortunate DSQ there, but that rounds out your field for round 1. Do I want to get Jack Hockey in for an interview? It is a PlayStation guy.
I mean, what?
See if I can get him in.
EU2 chat, what the hell?
See if I can get him in here real quick.
Send him an invite. We'll
Already did. Already on it. Already on it. Okay, the one and only is in the party. So let me get to the screen I need to get to. My first interview in this game cycle. But yeah, we have Jack Hockey in the booth with us. What a heck of a drive maintaining, well, P2 at that point, but with everybody getting penalties around you, getting the win in round one, season 12 here, starting your championship off on the right foot. Tell me a little bit about your race. I know Piney ahead of you was massively quick. Now, my question for you, because you just said worn mediums, kind of like Jenga in the Red Bull. I assume you had a lower downforce setup because you were able to stay with him on those worn tires. Am I correct in that? Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Complete opposite of me and Mr. BK from this past couple of races. But
No,
Mr.
I
BK,
had low downforce.
Mr. BK, you have any questions for our round one winner?
Oh man, I honestly don't. I mean, it looked like a pretty controlled race on your end to be one of the only few in the top five not getting penalties. Congratulations on that. It earned yourself the win today. Was there any point where you were worried about maybe that last track warning? I know you were on one or two warnings at the end. And you must have celebrated pretty hard when you saw the penalties show up ahead of you, not knowing you didn't have to overtake that car anymore. Yeah, it was getting crazy that the gap almost came down at the end. It was about 4 tenths. Were you just hoping to God JRA wouldn't battle you too hard at the end so you could have it? Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the questions I got. Good for you, man. Congratulations again. Kept your head cool, no penalties, and especially at the end of the race when that gap was growing, you kept your head cool. So congratulations and awesome way to start the season for you.
Yes, congratulations, Jack Hockey, there for that outstanding win. Since I have nothing else, I'm pretty sure you don't have any closing remarks, comments, concerns.
Nope.
With that being said, this has been EU2 for season 12. This is round one, Austria. Tune in later tonight for the AM1 championship. That will be hosted by Lane Everingham at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or for those in the UK, 2 or 3 o'clock respectively. And tomorrow we'll round out our week of action here at Contest of Speed. Same time tomorrow for the EU1 championship. For that being said, stay tuned for more Contest of Speed action and follow us along on Twitter, Discord, Instagram, you name it, we got it.
Yes, sir.
For BK, this is Deathstorm, and we will see you next week from Jeddah.